Back with another one, y'all. Bad News Brown. Now I just had to come up on here, man, because this Diddy thing then grew legs, wings, then took off. And it can't be ignored. So, and now I know this is definitely not my first Diddy video, and I suggest y'all to see my first few Diddy videos because this thing definitely has developed. But, hey, to keep it 100, if you work for Bad Boy, the only way Diddy didn't have his way with you is unless he didn't want to. The way this thing developed it. And it's like I said before, I mean, sex, drugs, and rock and roll are rap music in this case. But you had a entrepreneur on steroids, so to say, mentally full of himself, and he been abusing people in more than one way over the years, and it's falling in. However, I'm not gonna necessarily rule it out that Diddy. No, he probably gonna do some time, but as I made in a prior video, Diddy been dodging bullets. So a lot of people that Diddy didn't probably abuse over the years, yeah, they definitely gonna raise their hand. But the question is gonna be asked, why you saying something now? After all these years, if he did all this to you, how you sleep at night then? Because that's the question I'm asking. And Diddy lawyers, is they chewing that up. So, but this not to say, because I'm going to keep it 100. Diddy, he didn't abuse people. He didn't probably slept with certain people. And still did them foul. Illegal foul, but they probably weighed the odds. Well, if we get a little settlement, a little couple thou or whatever, 50, 100,000, or maybe even a meal or two. Diddy's so big, you never work in this town again. You know you got to leave New York City. You can come at that angle out of your fear and all that. But, well, I'm gonna put it like this, because even if you didn't say nothing and you got done fouled and it's your right and you feel you standing up because, hey man, the weight is, hey, it's tumbling on Diddy. Hey, that's how I work. That's how I work. So definitely, but at the same time, it is some money grabs. Yeah, it is. I mean that come with the territory. As I said in a prior video, no matter who you are, if you did somebody dirty back in the day, they coming at you. Yeah, they coming at that ass. So, and the moral of that story is watch how you treat people. You understand? I don't give a fuck who you is, how much money you got. You still can get got. That's just how it is. So, yeah, but this Diddy thing has grew new legs. Now, I don't really care too much about the Cassie, because it's like she done already got a settlement. Now, see, this the trick. This probably how they able to get her to be in court. Now that I'm thinking, hey man, that was a divorce type settlement. You know what I'm saying? That 50 mil, whatever she got, yeah, that was divorce. That was spousal. This here is this criminal. Hey, this ain't family. Hey, this criminal. You know what I'm saying? It's a difference. You know what I'm saying? To all my child support, that's another video. But yeah, man, Diddy, yeah, it's things is developing, and let's see where this goes. Now, it is sad to see another brother tumble, but if in fact he was moving the way it appears, he brought it on himself. So, regardless. And in this case, he just happened to be a rich, wealthy rapper, or business owner, because of course he evolved beyond a rapper, but y'all know what I'm talking about. Y'all get what I'm saying. But yeah, that's how I'm breaking it down right now. Bad News Brown. And yeah, I'm coming, well, this ain't directly live, but again, I'm posting because I'm being forced to, because it can't be ignored. And another thing is, And it's funny because I just seen some shit, some insider shit that came across my desk, and what surprised me that how something can come across my desk that close to Diddy. You understand? It's like the mirror effect. I only had to go through two people to get this on my desk, and I didn't reach out for it. But if I can get Diddy, I damn near get anybody. Which Diddy still got action though, y'all, because he had the ledgers. So they still gotta be careful. And this is why they got Cassie as her star premiere. But don't get me wrong, she was there, so she was there, you know, on a lot of occasions. And not just her, of course, exes prior, and they all coming up. And like I said, anybody that got any gripe against Diddy raising their hand right about now. But his leverage, other than his high-powered lawyers, and, they squatting down the weak cases, like I said. But, Diddy had a lot of people, man, that y'all never know about. Forget who they talking about. There's some people y'all gonna never know about. I guarantee you that he had. So, this is, again, in him trying to do that other business move with the liquor company. They had to let him know, man, you're still a nigga. We love you, Diddy, but you're still black. And you're playing our game, more importantly. But that's a whole different video. But, yeah, that's what I think was going on with Diddy. But he did step in some, I ain't gonna say step in some shit, because he did a lot of foul shit, so I ain't gonna take that lightly, because if he did something like that to somebody close to me, regardless how powerful, I ain't even gotta speak on it. But, yeah, we gonna stay tuned, though. I'll tell y'all that. We're gonna stay tuned on this Diddy thing. And, of course, among other things, though, but right now I'm talking about this Diddy thing, because there's a lot of things you can take from this case. One thing I think about is, let's just say, because this can happen to anybody. And as I mentioned, he's a black man. And because I think like the man behind the register. You understand? So I think like a businessman, although I'm for the people. Let's not get it twisted. But let's just say, and I do good business. So I can't put myself in Diddy's shoes, but yet and still I can. That's why. So say if I'm doing good business and people still come at you like that, how would you handle that position? And they try to ruin you. Because, trust me, I got a dose of that already, and I ain't Diddy. Y'all don't know me like Diddy. So, I can see that happening to decent people. You understand? And there's always method to the madness, you know what I'm saying? There's always the push button, but before you even hit the push button, it's not opening yourself up, you understand, to certain things. That's why Paulie don't talk on phones. That's why Paulie don't be in the same room with certain people. That's why you don't even talk to Paulie directly. Among other things. So, yeah, man, I'm out with that, though. Y'all take that with y'all, man, and we gonna stay tuned on this whole Diddy thing, man. It's a lesson to be learned, so hope y'all peep the lesson. But I might got the lesson in the next video. Just go ahead and subscribe and hit the like button. I'm out.